Hi, I'm Amy Karanik. I want to show you a faux carving technique like I've done on this pendant. I'm going to use the new Primo Navy Granite, and I ran this through my pasta machine on the thickest setting, and then I doubled it, so this is double thick, and I just roll that together to get out the air bubbles. And I'm going to use the Primo scalloped edge square cutter and just push down. And I always twist it a little bit when I get to the bottom surface to make sure it cut cleanly all the way through. Set your scraps aside. I always check these before I proceed to make sure that there's no little rough edges. Like right here, there's a few rough edges, and I like to use the edge of like an etch and pearl tool. Just roll that along the scalloped edge, and that will help tuck those little snippets of extra clay into place where they should be. So that looks good. All right, now I'm going to do a little faux carving in this pendant piece, and I'm going to use Sculpey clay tools to do that. First, I want to mark a corner point. I'm kind of visualizing if this came down as a square, and I want to put my corner points right there. And I'm using the 2mm ball tool to do this. And then I'm going to take the tip of my etch and pearl and just draw a line from mark to mark, and there you've got your first outline of a little carving. Then what I did was I kind of visualized these scalloped edges coming straight down and making a mark there inside my square. I did that going both directions. If you just brought a line down from that scalloped edge, and then you want to just drag this across to the other side, like so. Now there's a trick when lines intersect each other. You'll see that the clay wants to drag and fill in that line. So all you have to do is just go back and clear that up. Anywhere lines intersect each other, you'll find that the clay wants to drag and dip down toward the direction you were dragging. So just go back and straighten those out, and I think you'll be a lot happier with your end result if you'll take the time to do that. So I'm going to set this one aside. I think you get the idea of how that was done. I'm going to pull one in that's already done, and I'll show you how I finished it up was just by using my 2mm tool to finish up each of these outer edge lines. I also used my 2mm tool to go inside here and make some little divots in each square, and then I used it out here to just make some more detail. This would be a really good place to put a hole for if you're going to make a pendant, a hole for your jump ring, and just take your etch and pearl tool and drill it. Use a drilling motion with your fingers, and when you do a drilling motion, you always want to go back the other way. When you poke through, you'll get this little like belly button type thing poking out of extra clay, and if you'll just drill back through that gently with the same tool, you'll tuck all that in and make a nice neat look. So that is a faux carving using Sculpey polymer clay tools. I think the tools are great for doing these types of carvings, and I hope you'll have fun trying it.